Welcome back to the channel. We hit 10,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate it. We didn't just hit it, we fucking smashed it. I'm about 12,000 now. Who knew that all it took is just go in on Jeremy Swansland, which, believe me, I can do a lot more if needed. They haven't got any champagne here in Spain at the minute where I'm on holiday, but they have got Fanta Lemon. Tons of it. Been through about 60 cans. So to celebrate it in 10k subscribers, and because apparently it's still a thing, we're going to be doing a 10k Q&A. You lot sent me in some questions and I'm going to be answering them, but before I do, I'm still doing that AirPod giveaway. If you want to enter, there will be a pair of AirPods given away at the end of the month. I think this video is going to go out on Sunday, so it'll be out in my next video who has actually won. But to enter, like the video, comment, subscribe and turn on your notifications. Listen, some people say, you can't track notifications, you can't track notifications. No, you can't, but I know's there when my videos first go up, and that's sort of a little bit of an inkling who's got them on. But I will say, just like, comment, subscribe, and if you turn notifications on, me and you, like that, I'll know. I will know. And I've also had some people say, oh, you're not even giving away the AirPods, you're not even giving them away. Well, who's this? This is Max Trevor, who won the AirPods back in April? Yeah, it was April now. And then we've also got Matthew, who I've got a picture of right here, I hope, because he didn't send me one on Instagram yet, but he won the Inter Milan shirt. He chose the Inter Milan home kit for the football kit giveaway in May. So those are your winners. Listen, no frauds here. We give shit away on this channel. So make sure you enter for a chance to win some AirPods in my next video. And I'll also maybe announce it on my Twitter account, which you can see right here in a fancy little graphic. So let's get into the questions. First off, is your mum called Paul? I see we've gone with the intellectual questions first. No, my mum's not called Paul. She's called Lynn. Funnily enough, it's not a man's name. Danny McCarthy Halstead says, biggest inspiration on YouTube? Well, of course, Brian's a big one. You know, what he's fashioned from himself, from literally filming on an ironing board at home, ranting about Nile Ranger, and obviously he's built this big empire now. He's got EXO, he's got everything, he's got the Kickoff, which is something to be admired. But also out there, David Dobrik is a big one for me, not only because he's one of my favourite channels to watch, but just he's so consistent with his uploads, always 420, always action-packed, and that's something you can only dream of as a creator. Creating that sort of regular content that people die for and are ready to watch as soon as it's uploaded. Ben Copeland says, congrats on 10k, have you ever been to New Zealand? I have not, but I would like to, because I like the Lord of the Rings films and I think they were all filmed there. Matthew Sharkey17 says, most shithouse thing you've ever done? And that's quite an easy one, I think, and it involves one of my mates when we were 18 or 19. Lads holidays, as you do. We went to Ayia Napa, been drinking all day from about 5 AM when the coach picked us up to go to the airport. We've been drinking all day. We go out at night when we get there. One of my mates, the first year we went, he got a camel on his big toe. Because he just wants a daft tattoo like that. And the second year around, he wanted our football team, which was called Six Towns United, and he wanted it on his arse. Now, because we've been drinking all day, we got to the tattoo parlour late on, and he was so pissed he couldn't write down what he wanted. Now, as they do in Ayia Napa, they're still very much willing to tattoo you, whatever state you're in, and somehow the responsibility fell to me to write down what he was going to have on his arse. Did I put the football team, Six Towns United, that he wanted? No, I wrote bunch of cunts, and that is right here on my mate J. Cole's arse, tattooed forever. Yeah, that's pretty much a shithouse move. Luke14H says, plans to improve the Kickoff next season. Now there is, of course, plans to improve the Kickoff next season. There's many, but I'm not gonna give everything away right here, right now, because Brian would probably throttle me. But the one thing that I will say, which has been consistent from the first season to the second and now the next, is going to be there's a new studio, and this studio is ID minus, as your dick's 1mm from going into your mum, and your dad's dick is 1mm from going into your arse, with no other way to move. Would you rather move forwards or backwards? I'd be like, is it my birthday already? True Geordie himself says, favourite non-Stoke football memory. And for me, you know, even though it's, you know, not a team that I support, Aguero moment, last minute to win the league, that takes some topping. That was fucking incredible. I was working at the time. I was on the phone, but I had screens where I could see it. And everyone just absolutely lost it. Neutrals, you know, people who don't like Man City do like. That was some moment, and it's very hard for that to be topped. You know, the league swinging in the last minute. That is a mental one. But if I'm something that I've actually experienced, of course, playing at Wembley with XO. Absolutely incredible to walk out to that, all those fans there to cheer us on. We didn't get the result we wanted against the fucking XO and Jeremy Lynch boys, but we gave them a good fucking run if they're professionals. Ben_179 says James versus Statman Dave. Now, I've never seen James in a fight. I've not seen Statman in a fight, but I've seen Statman offer a fight to Tommy Robertson himself. So I'm going to go with Dave, just that he's ready and willing. But dead inside, do you edit all your videos yourself? I edit the vlogs. I've edited all my vlogs from like the World Cup and the Nations League most recently. I have been doing the week of football, but then I've needed a little bit of help because unlike most YouTubers, I've got an actual job. You know, I've got things to do during the week. So I can't edit it all the time. So I've got Will, who helps me out with my videos as well. So shout out Will, because he has undoubtedly helped the week of football go up another level with his editing. Tom Varley Stevens, what would it take for you to stop supporting Stoke? And I guess that would be for them to not exist. JCold25 has sent in a question, who's funnily enough the person who I got this tattoo that we literally just mentioned, but he says, would you rather have teeth for pubes or pubes for teeth? And this is an easy one, and it'd be pubes for... No, it wouldn't. It'd be teeth for pubes. You wouldn't be able to eat anything if you have pubes for teeth. Teeth for pubes? Surely you can get them removed in some way? I don't know. Who is Kieran Gregory says, what's your goal for the main channel? My goal for the main channel is to create a certain series or concept that no one else is doing that I can have as mine, where people can come to my channel and know that's Elliot Hackney's video. Now that might be a couple of series, it might be different things. I've got ideas for those, but I want to hit a certain level before I start to plough them out and get them going. And obviously, I've got to find the right time, because as I said previously, I've got a full-time job. This isn't me. If I was just a YouTuber full-time, they'd already be happening. Those videos would be out already, because I'd have so much time on my hands, but I don't. So it's all very meticulously planned. But if you want to join me for that ride, make sure to hit subscribe and join the crew on this channel, and you'll also have a chance of entering the AirPod giveaway by doing that. Just like the video and comment as well. Coley.jc says, best football player you've watched, and that is an easy one because I've been to a game at the Nou Camp where Neymar, Messi and Suarez were all absolutely in their prime together, playing out of their skin, and they won a game 6-1. I can't remember who it was against, but Messi absolutely ran the show, and he is my favourite player of all time, and he is the greatest of all time. If you don't agree with that comment, you don't like football. TJ LMCK says, what music am I listening to at the moment? And that would be Lil Nas X, his new EP. You know, he's got a few tracks on there. They're not all great, but I've been listening to that at the minute because there's two, which is Panini and Rodeo, which I cannot get out of my fucking head. Romeo Cruz, at what subscriber count would you start feeling comfortable to do YouTube full time? Well, I don't think I ever would. I enjoy my job too much. I enjoy what I'm doing. It'd have to take a hell of a lot of subscribers to make me want to leave. Lozier says, favourite shoe of all time, and it would have to be the Yeezy 700s. I've got the all blackout ones there, as you can see, and the mauve ones here. I think it's a bit of a problem. I've got a bit of a problem. I can't stop buying Yeezys. I'm poor now. I'm so poor. Josh Gray 995, favourite memory since meeting Brian and Loz, and it is probably, because we have all the laughs. We have fun. But it's probably when we went for karaoke for Brian's birthday, and I did my go-tos, which is Tom Jones, Delilah, and of course Michael Bublé, Cry Me a River. But Cry Me a River goes on for quite a while, and you have to give it full, you have to have your lungs dialed up to 100 for that song, and it went on for quite a while, and it just involved Brian and Lawrence laughing hysterically in the corners. This song seemed to last for the entire fucking night. Aiden Quinn 14, who's the nicest YouTuber you've met? And who's the biggest cunt? Well, the biggest cunt is an easy one, and it is Jeremy Swaz Lynch. Take the award, my friend. Take that award. But when it comes down to the nicest, there's plenty. There's tons, and one might shock you. Rory, Chelsea Rory, he is one of the nicest guys, and he gets so much stick. Absolutely tons of stick for his footballing opinion. Football isn't the be-all and end-all, people. He's a nice guy. And funnily enough, the next question is from Chelsea Rory himself, and he says, will Stoke come up next season? And that is a really difficult question. We've made 6 free signings, which might be some sort of fucking record. All those free signings in one go, signed in the space of 2 days. It's a rebuilding process at the moment. I'm not sure I can say that we'll definitely go up, but I think we'll get close. I'm going to go for playoffs. I'm going to go for losing in the playoff final. which will be absolutely heartbreaking, but I'm going to predict that. James 568766703, which might be his national insurance number, I'm not quite sure. Favourite moment on the kickoff, and it's probably when Stephen Tries was on. Look, I can't stop laughing already, and I'm only trying to recount the fucking moment. But Stephen was on, and he made a joke about Dale Winton from one of my comments, and me and Brian could not stop laughing for a good minute or so. James and Lawrence, bless them, are still trying to do the analysis on the touchscreen, and me and Brian are just giggling like schoolgirls throughout.
Trolley.
Are they bringing that back, or hasn't there already been him?
You can't bring him back, Elliot.
Please talk about something else. Right, should we get back to this?
Yeah,
second.
absolutely.
I think a really crucial area of the game today is going to be the
pitch.
fullbacks for both teams. For both teams, because I worry about Ashley Young against Raheem Sterling. I'm a bit surprised that Sterling. I'm very surprised Sane isn't playing, because I think Sane up against Ashley Young might have worked very well.
Do you know
can't
what?
drop Sterling in it.
Well, A, you can't drop Sterling. B, the other side is Sane sometimes struggles against an Ashley Young type fullback, physical, someone who reads the game exceptionally well. And what Sane needs is someone who's maybe going to be bombing on, exploit a bit of that space. Sometimes he's had good and bad games against Alexander-Arnold.
I'm sorry, this just kind of continues. I can't do this.
You should never have Stephen on.
Yeah. Stephen, just fuck off.
Then also, later in the same show, Stephen made this comment.
But you give me a machete and I'll go to town on people.
But apart from Stephen, there's some obvious ones. There's Adam McCullough with his danger moment. There's Hugh Wizzy when he had his meltdown, which went viral a few weeks ago now at the end of the season. There's plenty. And that's why you should watch the kickoff regularly. Matthew Salmons, now that you live in London, how badly do you miss Revs in Castle? I don't miss Revs in Castle one single fucking bit, but what I do miss is absolute shambles. That stuff was lethal. Charlie Allen, when you hit 15k, would you do a Diabetes Charity Football Manager live stream? No. Statman has got that area absolutely locked off, but I would like to do a lot more for charity on this channel as it does grow. So to help me grow, hit subscribe, like the video, comment on the video, and turn notifications on for a chance to win those AirPods. I'm going to give them away in my next video, and after that I'll give some more away next month. Listen, I give back to the people on this channel, and thank you very much for subscribing and getting me over this 10k mark. What this video is about, as I continue to grow, you will not be disappointed with the content that is coming, I can promise you that. So stay subscribed. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers, Tra, in a bit.